The sports betting podcast for this Monday, February the 1st, 2021. Oh boy, hopefully we're getting closer to everybody getting a vaccine and whatnot. We'll have a normal world someday. It's, almost 11 months since the world went to hell. And anyway, world went to hell for the bookmakers yesterday. Joe Duffy's picks a nice 3-1, 6 NBA winners for today, led by three wise guy plays at offshoreinsiders.com. Why don't we get to your tailgate party report for today? I'm going to start out with some college basketball stuff because there are some daytime college basketball. Why don't I talk about the biggest consensus plays as far as college basketball is concerned? Now, fewer sample sizes, so the small colleges have the biggest consensus plays in terms of the percentage of bets. College basketball, Long Island University, 84% of the bets, followed by Alabama State, an underdog though. That's significant. Alabama State, an underdog with 75% of the bets. You don't see the public jumping on a big underdog at that rate very often. So the thinking behind the contrarian bets, the public underdogs die, so Prairie View would be the contrarian bet. Also, another one where the public likes an underdog at New Jersey Institute of Technology, and that game is getting underway not long from now. So again, according to the contrarian theory, UMBC would be the biggest bet. And as far as even the regular rotation games, nothing all that overwhelming, quite frankly. As far as money is concerned, 97% of the money on Texas Southern, 93% on Arkansas Pine Bluff, 92% on Austin Pay, 91 on Duke. Have they, coming off a big game against Clemson? Are they back? Well, we will see. And in fact, UMBC, based on the live percentage, just jumped slightly ahead of them. 92% of the money on them against the New Jersey Institute of Technology. So that's one of those cases where when the money percentage goes against the public, a lot of people say go with the money. So therefore, based on that philosophy, Baltimore County, University of Maryland, Baltimore County would be a very strong bet. NBA top consensus plays. I'm going to go to the biggest line moves in college basketball in a moment, but while I'm on this particular screen, the biggest consensus plays in the NBA, we'll start out with the percentage of bets. You know what? An underdog here. Portland, 68% on Portland, but a lot of people say public dogs die, so the contrarian bet would be on Milwaukee based on that. Houston kind of drops off. Nothing really overwhelming, frankly, other than that consensus. When it comes to the money, 99% of the money is on the Dallas Mavericks, 88% on Chicago. Biggest line moves of the day. I'm going to do college basketball first, then we'll do Indiana State a little bit later on. We'll do the NBA a little bit later on in this report. Indiana State opened up as a 1-point favorite to Bradley. They're now a 2-point underdog. And SIUE, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville against Austin Pay. Austin Pay opened up as a 4-point favorite. They are now a 6.5-point favorite. Duke, again, the public now saying Duke is back. Duke opened up as an 8.5-point favorite. They are now a 11-point favorite. We'll get to your free winner for this Monday from Joe Duffy's Picks. As I said, off a very nice day, to say the least. A 3-1 performance yesterday. We've got Detroit plus the 8 against Denver. Road underdogs with a winning percentage of 500 or less on an ATS losing streak versus an unrested team on a point spread winning streak are 9-22, 6-76, and 30. So again, the public, what do they like to do? They like to bet on the better team and the hotter team. So therefore, not surprisingly, the inferior, colder team is usually the smart bet. Regression to the mean based on overall record and spread streak, so some overlapping here, is 708, 547, and 28. Fade teams off of a win in which they gave up a lot of assists, 677, 538, and 22. Combining the first two systems, by the way, 61% winners at 362, 231, and 12. So Detroit, little overvalued versus undervalued there. They are the bet. Who is trending? These are the top over teams, over and under teams this year in the NBA. the rankings are based on the margin of cover, how much a team goes over or under by on average. Brooklyn's going over 16-6 by an average of 8.7 points per game. Denver's going over 15-5 by an average of 6.5. Now the records are less dominating here. Chicago 11-7, 5.8. These are over-unders. Milwaukee over 11-8 by 4.7. Then finally Sacramento over 12-7 by 4.5. And yes, my allergies have been kicking in the past few days. Let's see if I can hold off this sneeze. Maybe I wish I... All right, folks, sorry about that, but I think I even do have a sneeze button. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. New York is going under at a 14-7 rate by an average of 7.4 points per game. Atlanta's going under 14-5 by 7.2. Lakers have gone under 15-6 by an average of 7 points per game. Memphis under 9-5 by an average of 4.6 points per game. Biggest line moves in the NBA today? Well, nothing that really significant. The most significant, Miami opened up as a 4-point favorite to Charlotte. They're now up to 6. Also, 1.5-point move, but not as significant when the line gets up there. Denver opened up as a 9.5-point favorite. They are now down to an 8-point favorite. If you like this information, please literally like us. Give us a positive review, etc. I guess with my allergies kicking in, we'll just call it a night. But I appreciate any way you can spread the word, to say the least.